Good day, my viewers. If you are new to this channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please do not forget to hit the notification bell. Mr. Okpara, the new Okokundem. Let us look at what is happening in IJAW Aziz. We understand that this is not the first time the judges will be talking about self-determination. In the time of Adakaboro rose to say they want their own IJAW Nation. But sequel to the current happening in Rivers State, where the governor, Senfubara, was removed or suspended from office by the president, imposing state of emergency in Rivers State, the IJAW Nation have risen up to say, we want our own sovereign states. We are going to reconsider our stand in Nigeria. And we have seen outside Kobo in a video, making it very clear that a good number of places in Rivers State have Igbo as their origin. It looks as if the judges are joining Biafra already. What is your take?
I am Mr. Paradeni Okokonde, a man who loves to talk the truth and speak on the truth and follow the truth, but the truth shall set us free. I thank all of us all over the world. God will bless every one of them in Jesus' name. I thank God Almighty that keep every one of us alive. Keep Nigeria alive. Keep Biafra alive. Keep IJAW alive. Keep everybody alive in this contraction that British contrast us together. I said, God be blessed, be my life, forgive us our life. Because the dead, we are not more better than them. What I will say, that coming to the issue of IJAW made a very big mistake from their ancestors. You know, IJAW supposed to be the second largest ethnic group in Southeast. Second largest ethnic group.
Who depleted their population?
They still have the population. But that's why I said they made a mistake at the earliest stage from their ancestors. You know, by nature, the Jaws are men of the sea. They live there everything. Even though, come to this Third Mainland Bridge, all those people there on the canoe, day and night, they are Jaws. You just spread from here to Ghana. But the problem they have, what they know now, their ancestors did not know it in the time of ages, when land is empty. And even they know that time, they come out and occupy land, still going to the sea. I think it could have been Igbos and IJAW who have shared Bayelsa and this thing now.
The whole of Bayelsa is IJAW.
That's the only land they occupy. Can that land occupy the whole IJAW? The land that they occupy. If up to now, there's still IJAW in Rivers State.
Even in Delta.
In Delta.
Even in Ondo.
Ondo. This is what I'm saying. They spread to Ghana.
Even in Edo.
Edo. So, the larger people, they are IJAWs. But the only thing, the mistake they do, not them now, their father do that time, they did not come out to occupy land. Because they believe that.
Let us look at the angle of self-determination they are talking about.
Self-determination. I'm telling you the history. Why make their own self-determination as IJAW Nation will be hard now.
No, that is not, we are looking at as it has to do with synergizing with other people who have been talking about self-determination like Biafra.
Now, if you come, Adakaboro was the first person who rise up for IJAW Nation. Even this restructuring we are talking now, both Abuja Accord and the 2014 confab and everything. I say everything pinpointed on Adakaboro demand, but with the different names. Adakaboro asked for resources control, that they should allow IJAW to control their oil from this and so thing. You understand? And Adakaboro was a very brave man. Adakaboro was student union, university union in Nsukka. He was the student. He was the president. Now, from there, as Adakaboro was agitating, Tafawa Balewa caught him, jailed him, treason, or any other felony, offense, sorry. And when Ironsi entered, Ironsi did not
that is not what we are looking at.
I'm coming.
No, wait. For purpose of this conversation, we are looking at their quest for self-determination.
Their quest for self-determination is right. It's right. Because you cannot beat a child and say you should not cry. You cannot beat a child. I think I don't know men for the kilo, whether it's from Ijo. I think Kubaru will be a second Ijo man to rise to this position in ruling River State.
After Adakaboro or before Adakaboro?
After Takabur, I think if Memphis the kilo is not Ijo, then this man will be second. Memphis the kilo did not rule River State. Memphis the, as the Katakaboro did not rule River State. River State was created in 1978. As the Katakaboro wasn't governor that time.
Now, what does this your position, current position, for self-determination mean for Biafra struggle?
If you come, even though they are, I may say, they are one of the architects of Biafra. Because the man who brings this war to Biafra is an Ijo man. When Ojukwu want to declare Biafra, they want to call it Enyimba Republic. I have forgot the name of this man. And the man said, no, Ojukwu, don't call it Enyimba Republic. If you call it Enyimba Republic, it will be like outrightly the only Igbo speaking tongue. Call it the Biafra. As far as we have already gotten that of Biafra already existing before the Portuguese came in. And this part of Biafra is in the water. It's water. Look, let us use this Biafra, part of Biafra, as a name. Then Ojukwu translate it to Biafra.
Now, if I may ask, with the current situation, will you advise the Jaws to collapse that struggle into Biafra or control their own separate agitation for IJAW Nation?
This is why the problem landed. Even if I thought they don't want to join Biafra, as most of them are claiming that they're not Biafra. But look at it, where is the land they will occupy as a nation?
No, leave the land. Do you advise them to collapse their struggle into Biafra or they should have their own separate states?
I will advise them to join Biafra. Because already they are Biafrans. Already they are Biafrans. But I will still advise them to remain in Biafrans. To remain in Biafra. They are Biafrans. And I will advise them to remain in Biafra. They should not go. Because number one, if they go, they don't have land that will contain them as a nation. Number two, it will be easy for federal government to run them off, to run over them. It will be very, very easy for federal government to run them off. And my people say, which means when we come together and pass our urine in one place, then the foam will come out more. The foam.
It will foam more.
It will foam more. You understand? So I think Biafra need IJAW mostly. Biafra need IJAW mostly. And IJAW need Biafra mostly. Now, if Biafra get ahead, by God's grace, as we are moving on, and Biafra have to establish their naval wing of Biafra armed forces, IJAW will do it because they know much about the water. We will need them much in that area about the water. They know the tricks. They know when water we speak, they understand. IJAW people understand the language of water.
We are talking about amphibious warfare.
Sea warfare, they understand it. They understand sea warfare more than any part of IJAW, Akwa Ibom. Those people in riverine area, they understand the sea warfare more than the people in the mainland. Have you seen it? And we still need them because we have almost the same culture. Language may differs, but look at into the culture. Look at into the culture.
Well,
similar.
Well, let us look at a trending video who outside the Kubo said that he is not a Nigerian, that he's from IJAW Nation.
Yes, all these people have become if as Adikobo said that he say IJAW Nation, is right. Because both Igbo, Ibibio, Anang, Efik, Ishakiri, Awuchi, Ishan, all of us, Ogoja, all of us are ethnic nationalities. Yoruba is ethnic nationality. Fulani is ethnic nationality on their own. Gwari, Nupe, Itivi, Jagon, Kanuri, all of them are ethnic nation on their own. Before British bring us together and jam our head together, we start killing ourselves because we're different ethnic nation. This is why if you go to North, both Muslims and non-Muslims Fulani and non-Fulani can be able to understand themselves easily, no matter how they kill themselves, because they have similar culture. And if you come to Southeast, it's easy for us to understand ourselves easily because we have common or similar cultures. If you come to West, Egu people and the Yorubas are easy to understand themselves because they have similar cultures and language. Look at, we have Yoruba in Benue, I mean in Benin. You have Yoruba here. You have Egu in Benue, in Benin, Benin Republic. You have Egu in Lagos. So this is how the colonial masters and the divide and rule. This is what they have been. Than to bring different ethnic nationalities and jam their head together, see them in confusion. This is what the problem they're having in East Africa and Central Africa. Hutus that are the major tribe in East and Central Africa. They don't want them to be one. They scatter them, push them off to every nation. This is what lead to Rwanda genocide, lead to Burundi war, even this Congo DRC war. This part of it.
So in a nutshell, you are saying that the Jaws are justified to have for their own sovereign states.
I'm not saying that they're justified or not, but I'm telling you,
I say they are right.
Ethnic nationalities.
I say they are right in asking for their own sovereign states.
I say I have told you everything that happened between IJAW and sovereign
states. Are they right or wrong?
They are right to say, as the Gobo is right to say that it's IJAW Nation. But coming to that IJAW Nation, will he stand as a nation? It's better for him to join Biafra than Biafra to join him. You understand? Even as the Gobo himself, his lineage is Igbo. But as far as he has decided to nationalize what he wants to nationalize, no problem. It's a matter of choice. But
the Igbo nation never questioned Asari Dokubo. Even though we know that his great-grandfather is from Abia State.
And this is your brother you're talking about.
I'm telling you, so you can see the kind of damage the Northern Alliance with the Yorubas have done as a result of resources in that region.
Permit me to bring this angle because Asadi Boy himself is of video currently acknowledging that a good number of places, almost all the places in River State have Igbo as their origin. The video is online.
Yeah, it's online, but is it not what we have been saying before? But why are they coming out to tell the reality? I told you there was a reason why John Mbata, that's why I respect Fubara. I respect Fubara. Fubara, if you can look at what is happening now, Fubara never go against the Supreme Court judgment. He never. We have studied, but you can see the haste, the move, and everything, the speed at which the National Assembly was compromised. You can see the speed, the integrity of the presidency was compromised to declare and remove and suspend a democratically elected. It's an embarrassment not only to IJAW Nation, and secondly, he went as far as going the way of Gowon by declaring an emergency in the Biafran land. And Fubara is saying we are against it. As simple as that. At every point in time, if you look at Fubara, what is the issue? When he was elected, he opened his, that was supposed to be his leadership. He's not about an enmity. He cannot be loyal to Wike.
And because I think we visited him. Because they don't do Tabasco in that area.
Bros, yes, because that's the kind of philosophy they want to introduce. You can see, even though when it became very clearly, that the Igbo influence in the South was being diminished as a result of that war, they encouraged it too. I can tell you, but what did Igbo do? Igbo stayed and continued to do their things. You can see so the video that went viral a few months ago, that upon all the abandoned properties they claim that they have possession on, that Igbos have come back to buy all of them. But these are the people that have deep resources, too many resources that are already on the hand of the Northerners. That's what I'm telling you, that time has come for the light of Asante Kuba and the rest of them to be incapacitated. We want to see fresh rise of Tombolo. I want to see fresh rise of the likes of these men coming to define the real truth, coming to embrace the real reality, a higher reality. That's what we're seeking for. The Igbo have never tampered with the resources. Those who are enjoying it now are still putting the entire IJAW Nation down into the gutters. And I think it is time, for whatever reservation they might have had in the past, to put it aside and know that Nigeria has become a threat and a common enemy. And at this point, Asem Dokubo, and who's also saying a different thing now, to also remember there was a time it came very clearly that it is Bola Ahmed Tinubu or not. It was so obvious. But why is it that the job people are not asking him questions now?
You see what I was thinking, that we have reformed, our democracy have reformed beyond government.
No, see, in the absence of justice, democracy is justice, is built on justice. The foundation of democracy in any part of the world is built on justice. And without justice, outside justice, without justice, my brother, people will think otherwise. And that is what is happening now. The IJAW Nation has been destroyed as a result of pollution, as a result of oil drilling in that area. The federal government, up to this moment, how many years from now, has not deemed it fit even to clean common Ogoni land. Up to this moment,
and Ogoni is the most polluted place in the whole world.
You can see, but what they are fighting now is to put an administrator there and make sure that the resources they continue to come unhindered.
Because of what you just said, the federal government have acknowledged that the fund that was seized for Rivers State had not been released to the.
Yeah, what is showing you is it was clearly a deliberate act, and it is very unfortunate, that the senators, apart from Seriki Dixon, Engineer Baribe, I think Ambuwa and the rest of them, who walked out of this, calamity. We are seeing people protesting why they should even carry out such a thing without going through the normal process. That the president have no right to do that. But you can see that what is happening is because they want to make sure that the resources that is coming from Rivers State will come unhindered. They will sit on it and be able to use it to attack the same IJAW people. And you can see what it's like now. But I must give kudos to the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. Seyi Makinde has always been my man.
What position of Seyi Makinde on this?
Yes, I think a form of maybe there's a court option anyway, and also there's a solidarity for Bara, and maybe from there they are likely going to take it up from that angle. But I can tell you that it might bring a kind of crisis between him and Wike, on this issue, because
let's even look at this angle, because though Victor may have denied it, because according to Sahara reporters, that $10,000 was given to a good number of senators to make them approve that emergency river flood. And they accuse Victor as being one of those that collected, and of course he played a significant role in distributing.
Yeah, I think it was clearly stated there in the platform owned by Sowore, that $10,000, $5,000 or thereabout exchange hand. But I can tell you, they wouldn't have rushed to carry out such a thing if there's nothing already put on the table. So that allegation is what investigating, and if it's going to be investigated, you will still find out that a lot of things might have gone on behind the scene without Nigerians knowing. But what we are looking at, that at what level and at what point would Nigerians, with the system, continue to treat injustice to the extent it has finally become a threat to the citizens who are supposed to be enjoying the dividends of democracy. I have deep reservations against Nigeria and her leadership.
Let me bring this angle, because PDP way stands have indicated their interest to go to court to challenge this impunity. But don't forget that RFI was the other time where he acknowledged that what Obasanjo did it in the past, that in 2006 that a court nullified that state of emergency in Plateau State, talking about Joe South at the of them, that the court of appeal have ruled that under no circumstance can the president exercise the power of suspending an elected governor, House of Assembly, under section 305 of 1999 Constitution as amended.
Yeah, you know what we are saying is that, you know, at this point where we find ourselves and during the era of Obasanjo, would we say actually that the judiciary was independent? That's the question we needed to ask ourselves. Would we say that the judiciary was independent? And would we say that the judiciary itself is independent now? We have seen reactions coming from the NBA, you know, condemning it and saying it's illegal, it's unlawful, it's not going to stand, you know. But this is Nigeria, where money, bribery is being factored in providing justice for anybody. With that money, you cannot get justice in Nigeria. As simple as that. On a literal ground.